Okay, welcome again. This is another martial arts video on my punch bag. I'm going to be training on my punch bag, doing some basic training, okay, here. So thank you for watching. I do a mixture of different training. I do not do MMA. Mostly I focus on Kung Fu training, as I say. Whether you turn around and say that's bullshit or not, ain't nothing to give a fuck, right? So let's get back into this, right? So I'm going to just go freehand here, freestyle training, just flowing with some basic kind of block boxing combinations. So go straight through your enemy, opponent. A good man has no enemies. But you know, what I'm doing is focusing on a lot of things. So when I'm training, sometimes I'll be going in with elbow strikes, slamming in with the whole body, motion coming in. Okay, straight here. Low back fist, blocking high, forearm strikes and all of that, okay? Sometimes I'll come in with a kick. I might come with a forearm strike on a different angle, like coming in there, going straight in, forearm strikes. I might do palms, blocking to emphasize the blocking against someone's arm, block it, elbow strike. Coming up high into the guts there. So when I'm training, I work everything. Some karate, some kind of elbow strike you might see like in Muay Thai, my Wing Chun training, okay? Wing Chun in Mandarin, Yong Chun, okay? We're doing that. Close range, working the trapping, all the techniques, all that coming in. But the thing is, usually on my bag, I just go in with some basic boxing. Now, if you see me doing this and coming back, I don't always come in like this. Okay, I don't always come in like 1, 2 and come back in a guard here, or covering up like this, or traditional boxing the whole time. I might go into a guard like this, a karate or a kung fu kind of guard here. Different kinds, you've got a low, high or low. So one will be low like this, low. See, as I'm doing it, covering my hands, doing things like that, covering with my hands, doing different kinds of guards because it's from different kind of martial arts. In the close range, as I'm doing techniques. I'll do low kicks like you might see in Wing Chun, from there, okay, low into midsection. I'll be coming in close range, slamming them in, targeting, guard always here, blocking. Imagine I'm blocking to different heights. I'm blocking against the arms, different ways, blocking, stopping the arms as I come in block. When I block, they're solid against the arm. Bam. His arm's so numb, so almost like a paralysed sort of feeling. You're not trying to break people's arms, but you block so hard, he doesn't want to hit you again. So even just blocking alone against his attacks, he's breaking himself on you as you're coming in. Good theory, right? In practice, fighting's different. You can't always be like this, posing and doing moves like I'm doing here, saying, this is how it is, and they can see you coming, you know? Now, in real life, you've got to be unseen. You can't let the opponent see you. So someone might be choking you, grabbing you. There's grappling and all kinds of techniques that I'll be doing. And the best thing is you don't want your opponent to see what you're doing. So from facing on the opponent here, he can see what I'm going to do. No matter what I do, fancy this or that, or just boxing, whatever it is, he can see. But the thing is, you can't let them see. So the opponent's doing something, and his arms might be just around, whoever he's doing somewhere standing, you can snap straight through and knock the shit out of him. And if you do see an opening, whether he knows you're in a fight in situation or not, keep your guard up. Whether it's like this, like you see people doing, I don't like all this. I like to have my hands nearby, but able to move, but closer, further, either way, blocking the outsides and the inside here, everywhere. Covering with my elbows, protecting my body and my rib cage, my hands up here, my knee here, my stance working that too, coming from my traditional martial arts background, guarding here against that so he doesn't kick me in the nuts, deep and rooted. I'm going to guard, throw them kicks out and stuff, whatever, using the whole body kind of motions, okay? So the thing I'm trying to say is, you can't let him see what you're going to do, obviously. You can't let him see you can't let the person see what you're going to do. So the point is, like, but you're not going to let him see. So you're in a situation there and the guy's attacking, you know, you've got to come straight into the point, you know what I'm trying to say. And this is me saying what I do. So when I'm training on the bag, this is more like exercise, okay? It's more like exercise for certain strikes. So the guy's head's open to attack. He's just standing there talking smack or whatever, or he's been trying to choke me. I'm not going to knock his arms away with my skinny, look at my skinny frame, I'm so fucking thin, right? I'm not going to go jab, jab, cross, karate block in a stance, crane, the mantis, and think I'm fucking around kung fu. People don't understand. He's choking me, I'm going to grab his arm there and fucking slam go straight through. This is where kung fu actually works when you're covering. If he's grabbing me there, I'll do that karate block, get in a stance, step right against him there, lift his arm up there as he's choking me, go with the force of that, elbow into his ribcage, slam it back. I'll become in such a range, you won't understand, because the thing is, traditional martial arts is a certain way to train properly. It's not about making some show, it's not about making some kind of show where you're just doing a fancy show and saying, oh, you do this and you do that. No. You need to understand those positions and all the traditional stuff, whatever it is, whatever kind of styles it is. But it might look funny, but when you understand the structure, you know how to work it. And one of my main styles is actually Wing Chun in close range. I'll be doing a lot of Wing Chun. But this is okay for sticking to the thing. See, working locks. This bag can still work some techniques, see. Look in there, come out over. I can work all of that, but it's not the same as training with a real person when you can really absorb and really work. Because when I teach people, usually we do a lot of good training together. But when you're training martial arts by yourself, practicing, it's really exercise. I feel mainly you're working fighting concepts. Like the guy standing there, I can throw a kick. Okay, I can do this. In theory, it's going to depend on your speed, your angling, your reaction, and what's going on. You know, it's different. And what kind of thing you're doing? You're not always striking. This is training for striking. Usually on this bag is for striking. I can train my blocks and stuff and all this, and imagine that the arms are here as well in front of me. I'm blocking, and if I want to get some reaction, to get the feeling, I can get close to it and do all this kind of stuff as well. You know, to train that. To practice, you know, the different things. But the thing I'm trying to say is, so they slam simultaneously, blocking and hitting. See? But the thing is, it's like I'm just working out, exercising, giving muscle really. Some power training in there, of course. But in a real situation, you've got to really move and spar with someone when they're moving to cover and get those throws and whatever you're going to do to shut the guy down, or he's coming at you, cover, block, strike, and come in and really fight against someone who's really attacking. And coming in and trying, not just doing for show, doing it. Oh no, we do a real fucking coming straight in, excuse my language, yeah? So anyway, I'm going to do a few more moves on the bag. And let's go, okay, just some free flowing. We're just training, so you've got two kinds of training, you know? But we're training for the attacks now. So if the guy's here, you know, and he's open to an attack, I'll throw the kick in, yeah? He's open for those kicks. Throw them in. Throw those kicks up. Work them. When you're on the street, you don't always get a chance to like kick someone in the head, but you can, you know, if you can get those kicks up, you got to find some time to train it. Do some flexibility, and do some good stretching and stuff every day. Do some basic working out, and then get a bag like this and work your technique. See, put the angling. See. As I'm doing these punches, my face is open to attacks. As I'm going in, you can punch it, but it's like at the same time I'm covering, see? As I'm going, and my arms are coming in, I'm going to meet his arm here. See? You see? Not block and hit. It's like block at the same time I'm covering. So as I'm blocking here, that's already on the side. And come in. I'm blocking low and high. That's always covering there. When you put the body in, put the whole body into them shots. That's a guard. Cover. Like you mean it. Okay? So come straight in there. Elbows are good. Not from a range you might miss. Close range. And don't only go like this. Use your whole body. See, go straight through. But don't put yourself up like that. Make sure you're rooted. Bend your knees. Flat-footed. There's a time to be flat-footed. You know? There's a time to be flat-footed, okay? There's a time to be flat-footed. And a time to move on your toes lively. Moving around, moving, doing the moves. But you know, you've got to be one in front, one in back, or like this. But you've got to be like able to, when you're in that situation, the person's grappling you or they're trying to really come in so close to be able to root yourself flat-footed. As it smashing, driving straight through him. Bend your knees, get a nice one. You got it. So he's choking you off, and that he's choking you straight, choking you, killing you there. You said, don't kill me, take his arms off. Take that away and go straight through, getting the fucking fight him off, you know? That's real life, whether you're a man or a woman, anybody. You try to choke me out, open his arms up to me, you know? And then step through. Whatever it's going to be, you got to do something. Step on the ankle, then you're going to slap him right in the ear. I'm not saying do it, but you know, slap that hand up there. That's there. This is already coming out as a guard here as well. Or up high. Whatever it's going to be. As a kick, it's a high guard there. Might be like that. But you're not going to push yourself back. You need to go straight through. Might be on another angle, circle, step away. Coming in. Working all kinds of fighting techniques. Knock him off his feet. Fuck about I'm a skinny guy, or I'm shorter or taller, I'm skinny or fat, whatever it is. Use whatever you got to that weak point and fucking take him off of his feet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Or you do that punch, whether you miss or whether you hit, whether you block, whether you've got to see the next opening. If you see him open there, throw that kick in to the gut. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm going to see you in the next video. Martial arts for life. Thanks for watching. Train hard and stay safe. Don't fuck around. They can call you fake. Don't fucking be fake.